Hey guys, it's Crack G-Man here, and I am bringing you my impressions of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta that I played over on PlayStation. And I ain't got any gameplay because I played it on PlayStation, and my setup through here is predominantly on Xbox for multiplayer stuff. I don't really use my PlayStation for multiplayer stuff, and I went into the weekend thinking that my gameplay would suffer on PlayStation when the reality was I ain't ever played as well in my life. Like, here's the thing, like I went on Black Ops Cold War and I was like not sure what to expect, was hoping like I had my fingers crossed, I was like holding the rabbit's foot, I was like going with all the lucky shit. I was like there, I was like rubbing the leprechaun's hair, just being like, man, I need some luck here because I cannot deal with another game like Modern Warfare 2019. I just cannot do it. Especially with us going into the new console generation. My main worry was like, man, like Ghosts sucked going into the generation. I hated Ghosts. And didn't have the option of going back to Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 like I had when I didn't really enjoy or need a break from another game. So I had to like deal with Ghosts for a year and wound up like just really playing single player stuff for a year on PlayStation, and that one it wasn't great. It wasn't great to not have like a Call of Duty that I was enjoying. And Ghosts was like the worst one. I thought Ghosts would be the worst one ever. Then Modern Warfare 2019 came out, and I ain't really like Modern Warfare 2019. Like back in like launch day of Modern Warfare 2019, I hopped on with my friends, and within the first three games it took me, we played Piccadilly twice, and I tagged out. I was like, no, thank you. I ain't playing any more of this shit. I'm done. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. And I barely touched it again until last couple months where I started playing with my cousin on PlayStation on Sunday, and they play a lot more Warfare, so I started playing more Warfare with them, and I found out I like Shoot House, and that's my favourite thing in Modern Warfare. It's the only map I really like, that and Atlas Superstore. I can play on those two maps because they ain't as bad as the other ones. But all the other ones, oh my god, like I ain't ever seen a Call of Duty like it. It is so campy, and not in a good way. Like, usually, if someone says to me someone's campy, I'm like, oh, that reminds me like 60s Batman campy. This is like the bad campy. This is like I'm just like, oh, I'm having a bad time. Anytime I hop on that game. But Black Ops Cold War, hopped on it, and I wasn't sure what to expect. I played some games, started me off on that VIP escort game mode, played it. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. Ain't a game mode I'm going to spend a lot of time on. I'll probably still be on Kill Confirmed, TDM, Domination, Hardpoint. Those will still be my go tos. Those will be the game modes that will sustain me as they have since Modern Warfare Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2. And, you know, but Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirm, which we've got to play in the beta, all of them work exceptionally well. The maps are well suited for them. I ain't, right, I ain't a big fan of the map with the tall plants and the little kind of farm industrial thingamabob. I cannot remember the name of that map for the life of me, but I didn't feel it. I trust you guys know the map I mean. Wasn't feeling it, didn't hate it, just ain't going to my favourite map, which is okay because I can play on those kind of maps. But Moscow and Satellite? Oh man, like I looked at Satellite, I seen some gameplay Satellite, I seen some pictures, I was like, that ain't going to be my kind of map. I'm going to hate that map. It is going to be OP as shit, and I'm going to have a bad time on it. I played Satellite, and man, it was like my favourite map of the weekend. And the thing with me is, right, like, Miami as well. Let's go to Miami. My thoughts on Miami. Like, I don't hate Miami. Ain't loving it either, but I feel like I can work it out after a while. And that's the thing. Like, I'm learning these maps. It's going to take me a while to adapt to the new maps in the game. But you know what? Like, that's okay. You know, because I can see that I'm going to have a good time on them. The gameplay is smooth. It's faster than Modern Warfare. It's more fun than Modern Warfare. Hell, people move around in a way that they've never done in Modern Warfare. Like, I'll be honest, like, I'm so happy that we got some Black Ops Cold War goodness. I'm happy the game ain't completely shit. Now, are the snipers overpowered? Yeah. Are the SMGs a little bit overpowered? Yeah. But the sort of can compete, you know. Everything feels a bit OP in the game, but that's usually the sign that everything's pretty much balanced where it should be. You know, like the snipies, I wish that they'd just make the snipers a little bit more, you know, heavy when you're running with them. Or, you know, failing that, like, make it that they're not as effective at close combat. That would be the only thing I'd want them to do. I didn't even notice the skill based matchmaking when I was playing. I know other people talk about it as though it was like the end of the world, but like, man, for me it was alright. I didn't have any problems with it. But anyway, just as the guy Anakin Skywalker chops me up, cuts up my arms and my legs at the end of the game there, I'm gonna wrap up this commentary. Cannot wait for Black Ops Cold War. The beta is going to be next this weekend. I'll be able to get some sweet gameplay for you guys, and we'll be able to talk a bit more in some detail. So anyway, it has been Crack G-Man here. I ask you to like, comment, please subscribe, share the video, do all that good stuff, and most importantly, have a wonderful night.